time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. Never let go, stand tall and hold tight. Overcoming obstacles is the objective in life.
Welcome to Man vs. Theta. I'm Spectre, and this is our review for July 21st. Let's jump right into the watch list. I'm going to try to get this video under 10 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, so on the watch list, what we had happen today, we had a gap up in pre-market, and that I was looking for some profit taking on the open to fill the gap, and there was potential for a big rug pull on the day two buyers. So people who are buying the gap up, thinking, "Hey, this is going to be day two. We're going to keep going up," and well, you know, that's not necessarily how things always work, and so you know, I'll be watching for a trend after the first 30 minutes and looking at SPY 327 as being the key resistance. So game plan, look for gap fill at the open. Let's see how things played out. Okay, so this is the, you can see the gap up from yesterday up into this 327. The 327 being resistance per the watchlist commentary. So we dipped, pushed up, failed a couple times, and flashed. And we just consolidated for a bit in the day, and then we got the rug pull at the end of the day into the 324 level, 325. So I think we're pretty spot on. There really wasn't any trend after the first 30 minutes. It just wasn't. There wasn't really much to trade, really. If you did, you might have got slammed. I mean, there's some chop and stuff that could be done, but it wasn't really a great day. Actually ended the day a little red personally, but that's fine. That's fine. We have days like that. Anyways, let's see how the watch list worked out for plays and ideas, and go to the first ticker we have. Okay, so we have Tesla. Okay, monster rip and breakout after the clearing the 1530, watching 1650 on open, dip if it holds for 1700, bigger squeeze. But a better trade that I was hoping for was a push 17, 20, 30 on open and then get short for the gap fill. And if the 1650 breaks, then can dump back on 1600 quick. And then I was actually kind of thinking it could maybe go 1580. And let's take a look and see what actually happened. All right, so here's the Tesla chart. We actually we had the pre-market push on 1700 right here, and then by the open we had already broken that 1650, pushed again up here, and then dumped, and so we broke that 1650, and we flushed all the way right down into that 1600. So trade wise or plan wise for opening action, first 15 minutes we pretty much got the plan that was defined in the watch list. The problem I had was Thinkorswim. First 10-15 minutes it just became unusable, and I was not even able to make trades through Thinkorswim, and the charting was lagging, and so I didn't want to risk taking trades with the other brokers, but that would have been a sweet short on that trade. Okay, let's move on. The next ticker. Okay, Apple. Let's take a look. Okay, potential double top off 398 for gap fill move. If dips on 399.2 right on the open, then I'll go long and risk versus 389. So so what we had happen, let's take a look. Chart. Great. Boom, pop. We didn't even get to the 399 level, but in pre-market we had that. 399s was from the daily chart. Anyways, so we pushed, failed, and then flushed right into the 393s, and then eventually down into the 392 after the first hour. So the overall the watch list and the concept or the idea is to look for a short and wait till 390 to 392 area before wanting to get long. I think the idea from the watch list was spot on. Hope some folks made some trade on that. All right, let's next ticker. Okay, next ticker we have Amazon looking for some gap fill on open. Same idea. Key levels 3140, 3300, and 3400. Let's see what played out. Okay, so Amazon. Okay, right at the open. Could have got short, taken the target key level is 3140, maybe grab 3200 puts or 3100 or 3000 puts even, right? And right at the open, if you took those, you got paid right away. We had a 50-point drop right into that 3150, right into the 3140 level actually that I had mapped out on the watch list. I mean, that's in 10 minutes, almost a 90-point move. So that was incredible. Again, I was having issues with Thinkorswim. Really regretful. Today should have been a huge win day for me on the trades, but let's move on to the next ticker. And we Amazon, Google, looking to get long for 1600 plus. See how so looking for dips. That never set up for a long. 1560 would have been support. I didn't really mark down where to go long, so there's no trade here. So sorry, folks. I should have put some levels in potential buys. If at the open you like this 1560, could have got long for 10-15 points on the chart, but that's about it. So no trade on that one. Okay, let's move on and see the next ticker, which is Coca-Cola. And my notes, I was an earnings play. Okay, watching for dips, ideally on 46.80 to 47 and risk to 46 for 50 plus. Now again, today we turned into a sell day. So we pushed at the open, no trade, looking for 46.80 to 47. Eventually got the 47 right here. And if you got long into this spot, you got pop up in for 50 cents. So I didn't trade this. There just wasn't enough range. And with the way the day was playing out, there was no trade here. Let's move on. Okay, PDD. So let's take a look at the notes on that. Okay, I think this one I was off. PDD. Okay, watching for dips on 84 to 85. The actually no, it worked out. Again, I was just the TOS issues. So dipped right onto 84 area, and then bounced. And we, being the market being the way it was today, there was no follow through for the upside move. So I'd say that this was a good idea for levels to play on, but there just wasn't any there wasn't any momentum to play through. Now I did say 82 for that risk, so let's see tomorrow. 82 holds. I think we could get long if market is wanting to bounce. So let's see how it plays tomorrow. Okay, next PM, Philip Morris. Okay, my notes for Philip Morris. Okay, watching for dips. Ideally on 74, risk to 73. Never got the dip at the open on 74. We did in pre-market, but got to 74.50 right here a couple minutes before the 75, and then the goal was for to get long for a swing into 80. We had a weak day. It consolidated all day today, so this play is still in effect. Looking to buy on dips for a swing and move up toward 80. So keep an eye on this ticker, especially for the swing traders. And you can pretty much risk to 75 at this point, this low, right? Okay, so next one we have is Space. Now, Space, what a beast, right? So I may have even beat some of the flow on that. I was pretty happy about that. Okay, so loved I was actually in from yesterday. And the nice consolidation yesterday in the 22s. I was eyeing a dip for 24 plus to 25 later in the week, and we actually got the move today, which was great. So we got the dip at the open. The 25 calls were 50 cents, 50, 60 cents right here on this dip. If you grab that, and then it rallied up to 25, and eventually got to 26, at which point this was $2. So those contracts were big move. Could have got in on this push right here, and I think there's some option flow in the black box that also said, hey, buy, buy, buy. So this kind of worked out nicely, and so I'd say this was a win overall. All right, now we did dip back toward the end of the day, so let's see how things play out. I still have bigger picture idea for this to head to 30, so I still like long off these dips. Therefore, I'd love to have a dip back over here, 24.30ish tomorrow, and maybe take some 25 calls for next week. All right, let's move on. Next, what we have is SPY and Tesla. Oh, that's it. Quick run through. Hope everyone had a killer day. I hope the watch list is helping folks out. I loved the message I got from one of the members that he had made, I think, $4,500 today based on a trade off the watch list. So that's awesome. Congratulations. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Take care.
Now is my time to shine. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. Never let go, stand tall and hold tight. Overcoming obstacles is the objective in life. Doubt is overnight, and after then you shine bright. Cause inside your head, on goes the light. Ignite. Play the intuition upon the stars in the night that glisten. To you they listen, to me you send it a wish in. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubt and out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it.